Hi, my name is Joel. I left my 33-foot sailboat Jacques Mate in Grenada. I'm currently on a mission to save money for upcoming projects and to learn all I can about sailing.
Man, we are flying right now.
And boat life from Thomas and Linda.
Am I there yet? We don't like those kind of angles.
And their custom-built 76-foot steel sailboat, Ciganka. In this episode, we begin our 750-mile sail from the Dominican Republic to the Sea of Abaco, located in the northern Bahamas. Enjoy.
As a matter of fact, we're bones on our boat. We're bones on our boat.
It's a beautiful morning here, about 5:45 a.m. in the Dominican Republic, and we're ready to pull the spanker. I love that name for the sail. The spanker, if you're not aware, is this aft sail here.
I got to know you, got to love you. Just keep walking down to separate ways.
You gotta sweat this.
Here, Thomas is showing how to use the boat to hold the load and your body weight for leverage. This technique is called sweating. We are sweating the throat halyard of the spanker sail.
Escaping your pain now. You break down, you're drained now. Your heart.
Our goal is to keep the gaff, or the top part of the sail, parallel to the boom as we raise it. There are two halyards to lift this sail, the peak, which raises the aft end, and the throat, which raises the forward end.
Pull it back, and then you give them what you don't have. In fact, when you get to the end, I actually stand on here to help. A little guy like me can pull this whole thing. And what we've done is we pulled this, and then pulled it a little bit tighter so this goes all the way up there.
That's it, you're in.
Okay.
Oh yeah?
And then put your left thumb there. You have to hold on to that. To the right. To the right. Perfect. Snatch it. Okay. What's your early morning exercise?
Sure.
Now Linda is raising the remainder of the peak halyard.
Am I there yet?
Does she want to get really tight?
Even though these are like non-stretch lines, they do stretch a little bit. Yeah.
Big old sail.
Okay.
Lines over the stern.
We're free. We're going. Just like that. Thomas doesn't mess around. Bye, Luperon.
There is a precise way to organize the lines of the boat, keeping the deck clear and making dropping the sails go smoothly. Rolling in a clockwise direction with a certain diameter.
One down. One more. Beautiful.
Clove-hitch. This is used to secure the lines.
My bad. Not a lot of wind yet, but in about an hour it should pick up.
I haven't had coffee yet.
There's what?
I haven't had coffee yet.
Oh, well, they definitely enjoy your coffee.
I have to do my cleaning. My life is.
Thomas is in his element, baby. He's loving it.
Yeah, he's glad the boat's rocking a little bit.
Thomas is catching up with his salty brother Steven, who's another sailor. Mark's getting his beauty sleep already. I don't hear the engine anymore. What happened? Did we lose power?
We lost power. Out of fuel already. 700 gallons of fuel, just like that. Boom.
I can still see land. We didn't even go anywhere. No, that was
Turn it easy today. we'll do it.
We're doing 3 knots here so far. We're gonna trim the sails.
Yeah.
What am I gonna see, Linda? Linder?
We sail.
If we can sail, we sail. As long as we can do 1 knot, is that
I
what's,
get a little grouchy at that point.
what's the minimum knottage that you're happy with?
Well, you know what? As I get closer, and if I've been out to sea for a while, I'm like, let's just get there.
So 4 knots,
No, 4 knots, I'd let it go.
you're okay,
Two-
but
two and a
2
half.
knots, you're
Two
like,
and a half
turn
would
the
really-
engine on. Thomas is trimming. He's trimming the main.
That's a monster sail.
Oh, that is a monster sail.
1,000 square feet.
And this is the first time I've seen a gaff rig in person, you know, being actually on the boat sailing it. And man, it feels feels like genuine, you know, like a purist or something. Like
She's
kind of like an old school pirate.
She's
like
definitely old school.
yeah, it feels old school.
Ship.
Look at that. Linda was throwing in one of my terms, the game changer. Linda says once you have a pilot house, you could never go back. The pilot house is the game changer. Because you have shade, but they have these windows that drop down, so you got the breeze. And obviously if the weather gets a little hairy, you can pull the windows up and you're not getting wet and blasted in the face with salt and rain.
Thomas, let us know if we can help. I know you love doing this, so.
No, we're good. Thank you, Jeannie. See, we're pretty close to a run, so we have a choice. We can head out towards Haiti on that tack and then make another, or jibe, I guess it is.
Almost right at her back.
We don't like those kind of angles. That's square rigger stuff. Even square riggers don't like to go downwind. Because like say you got 5 masts. Everyone's right behind each other. You got 1 mast that's working for you.
Right, so you're not getting near the amount of wind, huh?
So they go on a broad reach anytime they can. And you can sail 1,000 miles longer in a long trip at that angle, and the ship's much happier. And
yeah, baby. Sailing Ciganka for the first time. It's 130 miles to the Turks and Caicos, so that'll be the first time we see land. Should be about 24 hours at this speed.
Yeah, I'll help you. There you go.
Joel,
There.
you want to feed what you get. It's not going back into the water. There you go.
Is that good?
Watch your head. Don't go any further forward than that.
Full sails, let's go, baby. That flapping is awesome, right?
It sounds like the boat's gonna explode.
It does. Ah, the open sea. We meet again.
Together we go down to the ocean for you to sail away. Trying not to show you my emotions. Now you sail away.
Linda was just saying not to be boasty. I think, did you make that word up? Is that a word, boasty?
I think I just speed it up. And I said not to be boasty, but with not much wind, Ciganka's going almost 6 knots. I mean, what do you think?
We got about
maybe,
10 knots.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe 12 now, but
Maybe 12. Doing 6 knots on this 74-ton. Yeah, and it's just
really comfortable.
and it's
too,
comfortable.
isn't it?
Oh man, we're upright. I mean, we're not heeled
Yeah,
at
it's
all.
just a nice.
I mean, we got a good heading for with the wind.
A nice motion to it all.
It's nice for me to not be blasting into the wind, trying to make as much headway as I can, dead into the wind and in the
It's
current.
time to stop that.
Yeah, what in the world?
Actually, with this wind,
What were we
it sails
thinking?
wonderfully weather. In this breeze.
Oh, really? You could go
Oh,
straight into the wind if you wanted.
just- Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Thomas is saying he could cut into the wind if he wanted to.
And we're all low on power, and we got 3 more fans.
There's 4 of us. We're gonna be doing 3-hour shifts, which means we do 3 hours on and we get 9 hours off. And so I got to pick the 9. I got third pick. I got 9 to 12. So I do 9 a.m. to noon, and then I'm on again at 9 p.m. to midnight. So that's the shift. And the shift on this boat is you're in the pilot house, just watching things, making sure you don't run into any boats. But you know, you're not holding the helm with a death grip and trying to and watching the compass, you know, and making sure you're on the right heading. And no, you know, like Linda's on watch right now.
Like my little squirrel nest. You
We
know?
got a couple pillows. We got the wind on the beam a little aft, and I'm on next, so I think I might get a couple seconds to sleep, you know, since I can.
Can you fall asleep real easy?
Oh yeah, you know, I can go in and out. All right, a lot of the work is just kind of up front so far anyways. The direction of the wind plus the height of the waves means we can keep all these windows down, so we got a nice breeze coming in. We're so high up off the water that there's really no water splashing overboard. We're just getting started, but this is like driving a Cadillac, you know, and I've been driving a rusty Pinto around, you know, and this is floating on a
Oh,
cloud.
you just went over the roughest roads, you know. So your boat's just fine.
Yeah, the
It's
rough
just what
road
road
was
you,
the
it's
thing.
what road you take, right?
Yeah, and I think getting the Dodger and the autopilot. Those 2 things, you know, having this autopilot just casually working this whole time,
It's
you know,
so big.
it's huge. Yeah,
It
you're not
really
sitting here
is.
holding the helm.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like having an extra crew member that you know, they're gonna do that job the whole time.
Yeah.
They're gonna be sitting here.
I think we named him Leroy, the autopilot, because Leroy was like the technician that helped us. You have to kind of get it in line with your compass. You have to do a few things
Okay,
to get it working. And
calibrate it or something.
Yeah,
Leroy helped you.
Yeah, so I always called it Leroy.
Leroy's doing a great job. You keep it up, Leroy. We're gonna just we're gonna chill while you do your thing. When you're sailing, it's good to sleep when you can. You know, if it's not your shift and you got a moment, just get a little rest, because just always building that energy, just in case you need it for something. You know, just in case. All right, this is down below. It's nice and clean. I mean, it's pretty much upright, rocking a little side to side, but yeah, this is it. I mean, Thomas already went to take his nap. You know, he gets up, gets everything going, gets the course set, and then all right. So I'm gonna follow Thomas's lead here. Okay, we're sailing. This is sailing. Coming up on my watch now. Nice job, Leroy. We're averaging 5.5 knots, heading of 327, so there's a slight current, so we're having to head a bit more east in order to hit our line, so you can see we're drifting just a bit. Smooth ride.
making a huge difference, staying out of the sun. So having the shade, we got a towel, so what a difference it is just to be in the shade and have a nice breeze. And also to not have to steer, it's unreal. This is awesome. And the size of this boat is right and so smooth. And the heading also. We're pretty much on a beam reach, a little bit downwind. So we're like a sleigh ride right now. Got a sailboat way off our port there. First I really wasn't sure if it was a cruise ship. I just saw something white. Now I can see it's heading towards the Dominican Republic. First sign of life that I've seen on my watch. But I was on it, I was ready. I don't think we need to do anything. Thomas has got a surprise for us. What do you think is in the box? Any guesses?
It'll be the sextant. And I'm going to go outside and play with it just a little bit.
Subscribe and join us next week as I take my very first celestial navigation lesson and we continue sailing for the Sea of Abaco.
No, you're going to learn that yourself. I'm not going to tell you that.
So he thought it'd be a good idea for me to start here. I don't think he's calling me a complete idiot. Maybe he is.
These are the tales of BOAB.
The